Hi, my name is Angel, and I'm going to tell you the difference between a chief and a leader. Well, first of all, a chief is an imposed an authority who uses his power to command others. In monarchies, for example, we could say that there is a great tendency for him to be ahead of governments because of his undisputed power and authority and his absolute power. An example that we could say that a chief could be is that the boss dictates inspiring fear, and other could be that the boss is feared for other people. And the last one is that the boss says, I'm coming here, and everything that I say is that everything you should do. The next one.
Well, a leader is a person who writes his work towards the achievement of common goals, but this task isn't easy at all. A good leader must know who to change and exploit each particular skills and why each of the members of his team to give the best of himself. Well, a leader is a person who achieves everything that is proposed. He's a person who looks to the long term, who sets very ambition goals for the organization. You can see in these pictures the best basketball player Michael Jordan, a leader like you, which motivates his team to be the best. Well, it's a formative leadership. He's a type of person who is dedicated to motivate them. In another picture, you can see to Hitler. Hitler, when there is a problem, he limits himself to giving information and instruction on what to do and where to go, but doesn't indicate a way to achieve the goals. I consider to be formative leader because of my way of being.
In The main objective of leaders is to motivate others to make decisions and execute active actions aligned with the organization vision, objectives, and strategy. As a leader, you need to lead, execute, and lead, but the main objective should be to be empowered others to make decisions and undertake. The main objective of the boss is the organizes. One of the main functions of the team leader is to organize the entire project from start to finish. He is also responsible for the organization of the mean and the person in charge of ensuring that the team members work together throughout coordination. The difference between a leader and a boss is that a boss imposes authority who uses his power to command others, while a leader is one that direct and motivates a team of people without imposing his own ideas. Some of the difference between a leader and a boss are the leader says, I can use here, the boss says, I can command here.
Talking
Well,
about, talking about leader is easy. The difficult thing is to exercise it. Here are seven characteristic about leader. Okay, the first one is security. Has to have confidence in himself, empathy, the ability to connect with others, responsibility, knowing how to stand up and face less favorable situation is a very important trait in a leader. Optimism, transmitting positive energy to your team. Honesty, transparency is very necessary when the people who work with you, trust you, and determination. People focus on their goals. And what a boss? The figure of boss is usually controversial and depending of his leadership and team management skills. He can call good and bad. Here are some of the characteristics of boss. Be honest, telling employees the truth, even if it hurts. Delegate, learn to leave employees alone, resist the temptation to micromanage, and communicate. The amount is proving his company and the results of this lack of communication and motivation.
Talking in a company, the best option to get a better results in the productivity of the workers and the process would be the leadership, because in the leadership you motivate the workers to do their best. In the case of the boss, is to get them scared or tell them that you are the authority to take them to work. A good leader must to give them the good goals to take them from one thing to the goal of the company. The leader must see if the workers are good, if they are motivated for the work. A good leader must to think that the employee is a person, and a good leader must to listen the problems of the worker employee to know how they are working in the company or how do they feel, and see if they are motivated or not. And also